Alright guys, welcome back. So this is my second 20-minute body weight exercise around the house. And I know I say body weight, but again, just like the towel on the last episode, I kind of feel like everybody should probably have at least a couple of canned goods in the house. This is as much resistance as we'll need today. It's just a few pounds. How much is this? 28 ounces. So it's like a 3/4 of a liter. So it's not a lot of weight, but it's just for shoulder rotations and just getting all the shoulder muscles to start to get really nice and strong and awake. Again, a lot of people have a hard time rotating from the shoulder. They do a lot from the wrist, which is fine, but you should also be able to use this wonderful shoulder joint for that and opening the rib cage instead of just keeping that shoulder. Most of the time, if you have bad shoulder mobility, you're not opening your rib cage anymore. So a few of the exercises are going to be a bit of a workout, but also kind of addressing those things that I just see as a common issue for a lot of people from doing a lot of this. So we're going to start with just warming up a little bit. So we get up to our feet and just grab our hips and just take your time with a couple of rotations, clockwise, counterclockwise. Start taking deep breaths. This central joint, this hinge point between the lower and upper halves of our body, just get it ready to work. We're going to start with some one-legged lunges. So if these are too difficult for you, just don't go down as far. And on the second round, we're going to be doing something else called a Bikram squat. And so it's great if you have something, even a corner of a wall or the side of something stable, a nice metal rack like this would do, if your balance isn't that great. Or if you don't have a lot of mobility and you're not certain of how much your knees can move, you have something to hold on to feel it out a little bit instead of just trying to do it here where you might be able to fall or injure yourself or something like that we don't want. Okay, so that's actually the extent of the warm-up we're going to do for that. We're going to start with one-legged squats. So again, one-legged lunges, sorry. I'm trying to keep my hips pretty square here, and I'm trying not to lean too far forward into this so it becomes just a back hinge. My back shouldn't hinge, it's hips and knees, and I'm trying to be a piston coming straight down and back up. Now again, if your mobility is not that great or you're just not that strong, even small movements will start to get deeper as you do this more often until you have the control with your muscles to go down and up. Again, a lot of mobility is control over the muscles, not a lack of joint rotation unless you really have some serious osteoarthritis. So I'm gripping with all of my foot as much as I can. I'm going to take a deep breath here. We'll start nice and slow, and we're just going to do 10 reps per side. However, to continue my babble before we start, I tend not to go back and forth with lunges because while I'm doing this, my quads on this side are already working. So if I'm always starting on my right side, it's a little bit of an imbalance. So I usually do something in between, which will be some stomach work, because I always like to do stomach work, if we want to call it that. All right, so cross the hands here, take a deep breath. Control slowly for 10. Down. Slowly up. Squeeze the muscles up. We're not looking for explosion or momentum. Easy on the joints. Feel the tendons and ligaments, the connective tissue all around your joints. Feel how it opens and closes, and try to get mentally in there to do that as much as you can. 5 more. 5. 4. Really drive through this front foot. 3. 2. Pull yourself up to the top, to the front. Down on the ground. Point your feet straight up. If you aren't able to do that, this is fine. But if you can get your feet straight up and lock the legs out, I want them to work a bit while we do this. I'm going to open my hands wide, and I'm not curling up like this. I'm bringing my chest up to the ceiling and back down, keeping this flexed and not letting my hips come back here. There's no arch in the back here, okay? I'm pushing it down. The hips are rolled forward. Abs are contracted down. Here we go, set at 20, 20, slow, stop at the top, stop, down. Do as many as you can, and if you can't get through all of them, take little breaks and get as many as you can while we're still doing them. And slowly try to do better each time you do it, even if it's only just 1 or 2 extra reps. 11, 10, 9, 8, as high as you can. Squeeze the stomach down, chest up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold this time, 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly down, very nice, up to your feet again. Switch sides for the lunges, so we're going to come down on the other side, same thing, prep yourself, cross your hands over your shoulders unless you're using something for stability, which is fine if you're a beginner, and we're just going to go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, drive through the front leg, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Back down to the ground. Try not to take too much time on your transitions. Okay. Back up to this position, but this time we're going to reach across the body to the opposing pinky toe. If you're here, imagine lasers coming up the side of your knees, or just a line if you want, and reach across this time. Same thing, the rib cage is coming high. I'm not curling up to my knees. I'm bringing it up and twisting up here. Okay? Lock him out. Set of 20. 20. 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Back up to the top. Another set of lunges. Opposite side again, cross the legs. This time we're going to add 5 reps if you can. Going for 15, 15, 14. Just the range of motion that you can. If you feel any acute pain anywhere, stop the motion. 10, 9, 8, control, 7, 6, this is tight, 5, strong, shoulders back, 3 more, 3, 2, 1, pull yourself up to the front, excellent, back down on the ground. Okay, this time we're going to have our feet up as so, we're going to brace our head back here, and we're just going to bring our chest straight up and hold for counts of 10. Squeeze the knees as tight as you can while we do this. Bring it up. 10, 9, squeeze here. 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze harder. 3, 2, take a deep breath. Come back into that position, another 10-second hold, and we'll go back to another set of lunges. Squeeze, bring it up. 10, breathe. 9, squeeze the knees. 8, 7, 6, bring the chest higher. 5, squeeze the knees harder. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath. Okay, quickly up to your feet. Not too much time between here. Into another set of these lunges. Do your best. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Keep the stomach tight. 9. This is my weak side. 8, 7, 6, 5. I find looking up always helps with my balance. Keeping my chest high too. 2, all the way up to the front. Very good. Back down onto the ground. Squeezing the knees as hard as we can, so this really changes how our lower abs and our psoas are working to support the twists. We're going to think about how we reach to the opposing side of our feet, but this time just with our elbows up, keeping tension in the knees. Squeeze the knees, bring it up. Set of 20, 20, 19, slow and controlled. 18, squeeze the knees harder. Point the toes, flex them. 16, 14, shoulders stay off the ground. 10, 9, do as much as you can, squeeze the knees harder. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and relax. Okay, we're going to grab our cans here. Just 2 of them. 2 cans of equal weight and size. And we're going to grip them as so. Grip them as so. Okay. Great. We're going to open up our chest and our back as much as we can with this little amount of resistance. Now, my basement ceilings are too low to do this from a standing position. If you can do it from a standing position, please do. Grip the floor with your feet. Feel the connection from your feet all the way up your body. I'm just going to go from my knees as if I was standing hip width. If you're in a low ceiling situation, then this is what you're going to have to do too. Make sure you have a mat for your knees, unlike what I'm using. Okay, so again, when I'm doing this, I'm trying to open my rib cage and pull my shoulders back. It's not a relaxed stretch. I'm pulling back nice and hard, flexing my entire back, coming up above me, taking a deep breath at the top, and then slowly, slowly coming back down in front, feeling the engagement in my chest and my abdominal cavity, all those muscles, okay? We're going to go back and forth 5 times. This is more of a warm-up for the body again as anything. Here we go. Slowly, deep breath in. Get tall. Come down slow. Open as wide as you can, as long as you can. Squeeze the cans with a bit of force. Get your fingers involved. Feel each finger. Make it grip evenly. Get into your hands now. 3. Up, deeper, wider. 2. Tall, tall. Exhale. Inhale. Now we're going to go the other way, using the muscles in the reverse motion. 5 times. Open the body as much as you can. Squeeze the cans again with all your fingers. Get long and strong, get wide. 2 more. 1 more. Very nice. Okay, with these cans, we're going to get back down into another horsey stance. This is a great one for the whole body. And from here, with these cans, we're going to come out to the side, tap above us, come back down and in front. About that pace for 20. Here we go. 20. Control the body. Get nice and strong. Stomach strong. Push through the heels. 16. Get lower. 15. 14. Grip with your feet. Grip with your toes. You can do this in bare feet on your floor. It's the best. 11. Slow. 10. Control. Get lower. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Closest thing I've heard to applause in a long time. 1. Good. Whew. Up to the top. Legs should have been burning, shoulders should have been getting there as well. We're going to use these same cans and we're going to sit down on our feet like so. Or if you want to sit on a chair, that's fine. If none of that suits you, you can sort of do it from this position, but I don't like it. Last resort there. If you can, be here. Push up so the hinge looks like so. Hamstrings are strong, glutes are strong, lower back is strong. I'm going to reach straight out here. Not back here, straight out here. And I'm going to rotate my thumbs down as far as I can from the shoulders. And I'm going to pull my pinkies up to the ceiling 10 times. 10. 9. Control. No momentum. 8. Stomach tight. 7. Squeeze the knees. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold. 5. 4, 3, 2, put it down. Okay, we're going to put this in line with what I call a plank reach. And you can do this from your knees if you like to make it easier. If that's still too hard, you can just go from your hips and reach out like so. Okay, if you can go from a plank, go from a plank. Try not to skew your hips too much. You will a little bit, but try to fight it. And again, when I do a plank, I'm not letting my hands come together like this, because now my shoulders are pronated, my humerus is pushing in the front of the joint capsule, and I'm doing my neck and my shoulder girdle no favor. You're going to get a lot better work throughout your upper back and neck if this is your position. Tight fists, straight out from the elbows like so. Okay? We're going to hold this and do 5 reaches per side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your cans again. This time you're going to go thumbs up. Get back down into your hinge. Take a deep breath. Bring the thumbs up. Rotate all the way down. Rotate all the way back up. Rotate all the way down. Rotate all the way back. Take a deep breath here. Get wide. Rotate. Rotate. Rotate thumbs down. Rotate from the shoulder, remember. We're using all the muscles around our upper back. Down. Thumbs up, 10 times behind the head. 10. 9. 8. 7. Squeeze the knees. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Put them back down. Back into a plank. 5 reaches per side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4. Open your ribs. Reach through your hand. 2, 1. Stay strong. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Okay. Last time with the cans here. The last form, I'll face camera as well for this. Keeping your knees together. From this position, a nice strong position, I'm going to raise my hands up and above me and come back down. So we're going to go 10 to the front and then 10 to the back. Okay, so I don't know, maybe side camera is better. You saw how narrow I was pulling it, so just follow that narrow stance. Squeeze the knees together. Strong position here. Whew. To the front first. Here we go for 10. Up. Back down. Squeeze. Get long and tall. Back down. Squeeze your knees harder. Reach like you're reaching for a branch, like you're jumping off to grab another branch. 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath, and now we're going to push them all the way back, hinging at the shoulders. Same thing with the cans. Here we go for 10. 10. Pull the shoulders back. 9. 8. Open the chest. 7. 6. Squeeze the knees. 5. Flex the glutes. 4. Stomach's tight. 3, 2, 1. Back to the front. 10. 9. 8. Nice and high. Long body. 6, 5, squeeze the knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back. 10, 9. Lower back should be starting to feel this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. 1. Put the cans down. Okay. We're going to end with a little bit of stretching here. Feet out front, toes pulled back, widen the toes. So think about your toes as if they were fingers. Widen them nice and wide, pull them back towards the knees nice and hard. And I don't care how far you can bend your back. I'm looking for a hinge at the hips, right here. So get tall with the breath. Bring the chest forward, pull the feet back if you can get there. If you can't get to your feet, don't pull behind your knees. Pull either here or behind the calf, but try to keep the knees as flat as you can for this stretch. Take a deep breath here. Bring the chest forward. One more deep breath here. And now I do want you to let your back relax and roll forward. Take a deep breath like a wave up your back. Relax on the exhale. Up to the top. You are going to take your right hand and get it right inside the outside of the left foot, knuckles to the pinky toe. And you're going to pretend you got a bow and arrow here. And again, I'm not here. I'm bringing my chest up, pulling my nose through my face, keeping the spine long, filling up with the breath, and then twisting, and then reaching back. I'm pulling with the elbow first, so I'm opening my rib cage. I'm not just opening my shoulder like this. It does nothing for you. Open the ribs from the lower back down. Take a deep breath. And now reach out through the hand. Open the hand wide and look in the position of the hand. Take another deep breath here. Slowly come back down. Switch sides. If you can't get to your hand, here is fine. Here is fine. It's just however far down you can go. You're using the back of the other side of your body. So here, you can see the other angle. Start with a deep breath. Pull the toes back. Bow and arrow. One more deep breath. Open the hand. Widen the fingers. Look in the direction of that hand. Take another deep breath. Widen the chest. Back to the front. Excellent. From there, we're going to do our best to do a butterfly. Out to the side, elbows on the knees, take a deep breath again, get tall, hinge at the hips. Push the knees down with your elbows, bring the chest forward. Just as much as you can without rounding your back. Another deep breath here. One more. Up to the top. Keep in this position if you can. If you can't, crossing the legs is fine. If you can, stay here, stay here. Interlock the fingers right back above the head again. And bring the rib cage away from the hips on the breath. Bounce your knees a bit. Loosen up the hips. One more time. Get tall. Relax down. Cross your legs. 3 deep breaths here. Slow your heart rate down. Empty your brain. Empty your mind, your trains of thought. Just relax. Again. Exhale. Last time. Make it deep. Really get a lot of oxygen here. I hope you found this useful. Have a great night.